Hey everyone, welcome back to my household how-to and reviews channel. Today I'm going to show you how to fix a Craftsman lawnmower when it will start but it will not stay running. So I've been having an issue where I get it going and then it'll run for 10 or 15 seconds and then go boom, 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 and then die out. That's telling me that it's most likely an issue with the carburetor or air filter being dirty. So I'm going to show you how to take that apart, clean it, and put it back together. This is the Craftsman self-propelled M215 model. So you're going to want to start by taking off this piece right here. There's two tabs at the top that you press down on. So you just press down here and then this will come off. Right here is the air filter. And so in here, I can tell is kind of dirty. It's full of dust and grass and things like that. So we're gonna clean that off. And then I also want to drain the gas out of the carburetor, which could potentially be kind of dirty or have some debris in it, and then clean the carburetor as well. So all you need to fix this issue is going to be a 10mm socket, 10mm wrench, and carburetor cleaner. Also probably doesn't hurt to have an air compressor to blow out the air filter and some starting fluid to get it going again. So to get to the carburetor is 3 bolts. You can use your socket to take those off. Put it in how to do that. Okay. Get them going and then you can undo them by hand pretty easily. Okay. Twist those. Set those aside so you don't lose them. Okay. Get this off. Okay. And this is going to release the plastic housing, which is also attached to these stud bolts, and then there's a hose here with a very small hose clamp. So I have to carefully pinch this hose clamp. It's very small. Slide it up the hose, and then you should just be able to pull this off. And then you've got this, I forget what this thing's called, but you can slide this thing off here. And it's got this metal contraption and this thing that sort of keep it together. So you can just kind of slide this up out of the way, and you've got the carburetor, and you can see it's pretty dirty and dusty. You can fully take the carburetor off too. I don't know if that's going to be necessary today, but what I want to do is kind of clean off some of this debris here, clean the air filter, and then drain some of the dirty gas out. So to drain the gas, first I would put a towel down, and you're going to need a 10mm wrench. This time you probably can't get your socket up onto this. There's 2 bolts. You want the one that's not on an angle. It's the one that's further back. You probably don't have to give it too many twists to get it to start draining. And you don't want to drain all of it out, just in case it's dirty or there's any debris in there. Just get this going, and you'll see it start to drip here in a second. Maybe. Okay. There we go. And so you'll start to see, look at that, we might have had some dirty gas, but you'll see it start to drain out here. Maybe. There we go. This issue, like I said, could be caused for a number of reasons. Dirty, but also I've had issues where if you keep this unlevel, so if you kind of like keep the lawnmower facing uphill, for example, for a long period of time, that could maybe cause this issue. But I'm going to drain some of the gas out of the carburetor here. You see it dripping out. That's it, drained out, maybe a couple tablespoons worth. The carburetor is going to be getting fresh gas in from the tank. So I'm going to let that go for a second. It's probably good enough. I'm going to tighten it back up. Here, it'll stop the gas from draining. You want to make sure you get this real tight too. You don't want this leaking while you're mowing. Okay. Okay, so once this is tightened back up, almost there. Okay. Make sure this one's tight for good measure. It is. Okay. That's pretty tight. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna take carburetor cleaner here, and we're gonna spray off this area. And you can see with just a few sprays there, we've already got this thing looking a lot shinier and cleaner. Get some of the debris out of this area up in here. Make sure this thing's spinning as well, rotating. And for now, we can slide this casing back on. So this like pointed piece here slides through this gap there in the bracket. So you just kind of maneuver this back around, fit it over these bolts, and push it up onto as far as it will go. Oh, actually, don't forget this rubber thing. Nope, that's backwards. There we go. I think it goes like that. Okay. Yes, indeed. Okay, slide this back over. Put that back over here. Okay. Okay. From here, what I'm going to do is clean this air filter. Like I said, it helps to have the air compressor, but if you don't, it's okay. So I just have this attachment on here, and I'm going to run it through each one of the sleeves here. I won't bore you with that, so hold tight. Okay, so I've gotten that clean, and also probably doesn't hurt to take the air compressor and kind of blow off some of this stuff down here, which I'll do. But from now, I'm going to get the rest of this housing put back together. Okay, so now we're going to put this plastic casing back onto this metal bracket here. So you start by putting this hose clamp over the hose, like so. Maybe. This thing's really tricky to work with. Okay. This piece here, put that over the hose, rather the hose over it, and work that hose clamp all the way up till it's close to the top. Should look something like that. And then very kind of gently, because this has a tendency to kind of slide off, so you line the two bottom holes here back up with those bolts, and it should just slip on fairly simple. So once you get it fitted back over the bolts, you take these bolts, nuts rather, and start them with your fingers. The two down here are the nuts, and then the one that's longer, that's more of a bolt, is the one that goes up top. You can get those started with your fingers, like I said, and then you'll want to get them tight with the 10mm socket. Like so. All right, now I've got our clean air filter here. If you don't have an air compressor, you can also maybe use computer duster, or probably even wash this off in the sink or with the hose. So that fits in like so. So the red is facing out. And then you take the, well, actually what I would probably suggest you do as well is take some starting fluid and blow it on the air filter. You can also blow a little bit in that hole. And then you'll simply, this just snaps in, so you put these two lower tabs in, and then it folds up, and the top one snap back into place like this. Then you can try giving it a start. Because we've drained some of the gas out, it may very well take a few pulls of the ripcord to get it going, because it has to reprime. But let's give it a try here, and hopefully it works. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave your questions and comments down below, and let me know what you'd like me to see, fix, or review next. Thank you.